saying is very nice. What you're saying is very nice, that you advise your sister or your brother or your cousin and you be nice with them. When they reject your nasiha, you keep advising them until they start to call you names and to start mocking you and making troubles. So you step away a little bit, but you say Assalamu alaikum and you say Yarhamukallah and you say Eid Mubarak, Taqabbala minna wa minkum, Ramadan, this, that. That's good, but try your best to warm the atmosphere back. But you have to return back to the nasiha too. Warming the atmosphere and you, that's very good. But this is silatul arham. But you have to return back to the nasiha. You can't warm the atmosphere and then agree about their haram position. Don't agree. But be nice, yes, be nice. Yes.
The question is about how the Ummah of Prophet fasting these days.
Fasting?
Yes, Ramadan.
Yes.
About the sighting of moon. Is it, you know that when someone sees sight the moon, people can work with it. Or you see by yourself. But my question is, what distance should be between the one that sight the moon, that he or she can tell you for you to work on?
Okay, I understand your question.
Yes.
To make the huge story short, there is two opinions in the issue. One opinion, which is the right one, that whoever sight the moon in any place in the world and he's a trusted person, the whole ummah everywhere in the world must fast by this moon sighting. The other opinion is that this sighting is for the local people, but you're asking about the distance. The distance, if they are sharing the night, if it's night there and night here, then we are included under the moon sighting of that place. If they share part of the night, not the complete night, if they share part of the night, for example, if they share 3 hours, 2 hours more or less from the night, it's night here and it's still night there, then we are included. If it's completely different, the night there, it's completely different than the night here, then we have to have our own local moon sighting. This is the second opinion. But the first opinion is the most strong opinion, according to the evidence and the proofs from the Quran and the Sunnah. Because the Prophet ﷺ, one day, he was fasting the 30th of Ramadan in Medina. They didn't see anything. So they woke up fasting the 30th of Ramadan. Before Dhuhr time, somebody informed the Prophet that some Muslims in Yemen, look at the distance. We're talking about Medina and Yemen. Medina in the very north and Yemen in the very, very south. Somebody in Yemen.
In the same country.
It's not a country. It's not a country. There is no countries at that time. There is ummah. Has nothing to do with countries. So they informed the Prophet ﷺ that somebody in Yemen, they saw the moon. What is the action of the Prophet? This is the key. This is the key. What was the action of the Prophet? The Prophet said, أفطروا يومكم واخرجوا للعيد من غد. Break your fast this day and delay Salat al-Eid for tomorrow. We have a huge lesson from this. Number one, that delaying Salat al-Eid, we have some flexibility in delaying Salat al-Eid, but we cannot fast the 1st of Shawwal. It's not permissible to fast the 1st of Shawwal. So they start to realize that the moon has been sighted. They have the information before Dhuhr, so no time to pray Eid. Khalas. So the Prophet said, Aftiru yawmakum, break the fast. You have to break the fast. Don't remain proceeding fasting that day. Since there is any Muslim in the world saw the moon, break the fast. And we delay Salat al-Eid for tomorrow. Aftiru yawmakum wa khruju lil-Eid min ghadin. This is a very authentic evidence and very direct to the point. And also, we keep talking about unity. We keep talking about we have to be united ummah. Look at the opinion. We will be united ummah if every country have their local moon sighting, or will be more united if the whole 1.8 billion Muslim fast together and break the fast together and go to the Eid together. Which one more unity? Which one more united? Of course together. Of course together. Yes.
In connection with
No, this is not the right way. This is not the proper way to discuss. You have to raise your hand. I have to say, go ahead. It's not. We're not in a debate. You're asking, and you want to learn. And this is the way, and this is the reason that you ask. You have to ask by the intention that you want to learn. Okay? Hold on 1 second. Yes.
So my question here is out of the topic we're talking about. The question is about business.
About
Business.
business. Yes.
And the question here, I want to do a business, but the business I'm doing, wanted to start to do, is I know is unlawful from the government. It's something, is a copy, it's counterfeit something. What is the hukum if I do that? You know, I don't want to just jump and do it, which maybe if I make any money out of that, it's not good.
You're cheating the government?
It's not. Let's say some people bring in, they bring in some certain type of clothing.
Yes.
They pay taxes for it.
Okay.
And for me, I'm getting something the same name, but at a cheaper price. Which, if they found me selling it, they're gonna arrest me. But if they don't find me, I can sell it.
Okay. Listen. I want everybody to listen to me very carefully. In a non-Muslim country, Muslims should not break the law, except if that law forcing you to disobey Allah, then you break the law. Otherwise, you have not to break the law. If the law against your religion, then break the law. Otherwise, you don't have to break the law Islamically. Because when you enter this country, you enter the country with a visa. this visa, now they call it visa. Sometimes they call it permanent resident or green card or citizenship or whatever they want as an immigration wise. But as an Islamic wise, we call it عقد أمان. عهد أمان. You go stand